Executive Order envisions permanent reduction of federal workforce. On February 11, 2025, President Donald J. Trump signed an executive order titled Implementing the President's Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE) Workforce Optimization Initiative, aiming to significantly reduce the size of the federal workforce. Key provisions of the executive order. 1. Hiring restrictions. Agencies are mandated to adhere to a hiring ratio where only one new employee is hired for every 4 departures. Exceptions are granted for roles related to public safety, immigration enforcement, or law enforcement. 2. Hiring approval process. Agency heads must collaborate with DOGE Team Leads to ensure that new hires are essential. Positions deemed non-essential by DOGE Team Leads cannot be filled unless the agency head intervenes. 3. Reductions in force, RIFs. Agencies are instructed to prepare for large-scale RIFs, focusing on eliminating positions not mandated by statute or law. This includes roles typically deemed non-essential during funding lapses, as outlined in the Office of Management and Budget's (OMB) agency contingency plans. Functions related to public safety, immigration enforcement, or law enforcement are exempt from this directive. Implications of the executive order. The directive to target positions not mandated by statute or other law, and those not typically designated as essential during a lapse in appropriations, suggests a move toward a more streamlined federal workforce. During government shutdowns, essential functions continue, while non-essential operations are paused. By aligning workforce reductions with these designations, the administration appears to be institutionalizing a leaner operational model. Critics argue that this approach could lead to a permanent shutdown scenario where many services currently deemed non-essential during temporary funding lapses might be eliminated entirely. This raises concerns about the potential loss of public services and the impact on federal employees whose roles are categorized as non-essential. Recommendations for stakeholders, policymakers, and advocates. Review the OMB's agency contingency plans to understand which functions are classified as essential versus non-essential. This knowledge is crucial for anticipating the effects of the executive order and for formulating responses or policy adjustments. Federal employees. Stay informed about your agency's contingency plans and engage in discussions with leadership to understand how these changes might affect your role. Public citizens. Be aware of potential changes in federal services and engage with representatives to express concerns or support for specific programs. In summary, the February 11th executive order represents a significant shift in federal workforce management, aiming to reduce government size by institutionalizing a model that mirrors operations during funding lapses. Understanding the designations of essential and non-essential functions is key to anticipating and navigating the impacts of these changes.